I'm recording this video as a part of my journey of collecting the knowledge that I've learned. Actually, in the past 2 weeks or so, I've actually put together all the information. And as this being the first video of the series, collecting all the information I've gathered so I won't forget it, or so that anybody else can listen to this and maybe find something useful from it. Today's snippet of knowledge is that every human goes through life gathering information in the same or different ways. That doesn't really matter. The information we gather is like a puzzle piece. Life consists of like chapters, and in every chapter you put together some of those pieces to conform a bigger picture. And in those chapters, the pictures you put together might be large pieces of the whole picture that there is. There might be smaller ones, but those big moments in your lives, those aren't because you learned something new. You already have the information. You just have to put it together, and where that comes, it's like a switch in your brain. Take out the muddy information, because there's gold in your brain and there's like shit that's put there by other people pretty much. You have to find the gold and put that together to conform a clear picture, and that is true and factual in the real world. And that's that piece that you put together in that split moment. It could be a random day in your life, some pivotal moment, something random happened. For me, it was trying weed in Thailand. That like let me focus my mind in one spot more than I usually would, and it let me see the puzzle pieces, gather the ones that I needed to put together, and the picture I see is so super clear. So it's makes my life easier. I can convey my thoughts way easier because I actually know what I'm talking about. And the story actually goes way deeper, but what I want this video to be about is the fact that the information snippets, the experiences you have, all of those things are puzzle pieces in your brain. You just have to put those together into one coherent picture so you can actually use that information and not be overwhelmed by it. You do act upon those pieces of information, which usually, let's say maybe 50% of the time, make you do the right decisions, make you live your life the right way, but you're not confident in the fact that you actually are doing the right thing. But when you put together the picture, you actually can be confident in the fact that you're living your life correctly and by the principles that you believe in. But after gaining this knowledge, I know that okay, I'm going to collect more information, reading books, looking at videos, experiencing new experiences, like stupid stuff you maybe wouldn't have done, but I'm going to maybe skydive. You won't know that it's going to change your life, or going to travel abroad, that you're not going to know how it's going to change your life. You don't know even if it's going to change your life. But the fact that you're going to collect a puzzle piece, it's like a game. You collect a puzzle piece, and through that you're going to later on, if you collect enough pieces, something's going to click in your brain and you're going to put together the whole picture, and you're going to know exactly what you learned along the way. Or even if you don't know where the information came from, at least it's there for you to put it together. My advice is go experience life, learn, read what everybody else has told you, but I find it understood. Might be common knowledge for you, but I don't feel it is, because I don't see people actually acting upon it. Because if you truly know the information, not only from the information you've heard your parents or teachers or influencers say that, oh, read books, work out, blah, blah, blah. We all know that, but you actually have to internalize it. What does it mean? How does it work? How does it all, like, how everything else, all the puzzle pieces, how do they work inside your brain? I hope it's understandable, as understandable for you as it is for me. Of course, it's not gonna be the same because you're not living in my brain, but I'm trying to give you the information on how to go on from here, how to get more knowledge, how to use that knowledge, why to use it, why to get it, why to seek for it. Because I'm comparing it to working out. Probably you've heard everybody else or anybody or somebody else do it for you, or you've thought of it the same way. Even I have, because it's not hard to make the correlation that, oh yeah, working out is pretty much the same as reading, writing. But when you start doing it, when you read, you write for a month or whatever, you study in school for a month, you don't actually feel like you're gaining like leaps amount of knowledge. You just feel like, okay, I know the stuff that I learned, but that's it. I'm not seeing like a whole lot of difference. It's the same like when you're working out. Okay, my numbers in the gym, like my bicep curls, are going up and up because I'm doing bicep curls, but actually, not only my bicep curl, but my hammer bicep curl, my pull-ups, everything else that is related to that is also getting better, and my physique overall. Not only my biceps are getting better, but my overall physique is getting better because you're actually moving a few other parts of your body as well doing those things. So that's the same with the brain. If you're learning things, let's say you're gonna go to school, learn social media studies. That's what I did. Easiest example. You're gonna learn that, but it's gonna give you a puzzle piece that's gonna fit somewhere else. Not only inside the actual thing that you studied. Of course, you're gonna use that in your work, whatever you're gonna go after that. Become a social media marketer, fine. But the knowledge you learned, and along the way you learn stupider things. The fact that you went to school, you made some friends, gained some knowledge from there. You just fucking threw a fork at the wall and you understood that it doesn't stuck there. Like that's information. Like everything's information. So eventually there's gonna go a click in your brain that's gonna put all that information together. You're gonna find out like a whole new way of life, or you're at least you're gonna acknowledge to yourself, like in the end, that everything you have learned, everything that's right, everything's wrong. You're gonna separate those two, and the picture is gonna be clear for you. Don't know if it makes a lot of sense to you the way I portray myself right now, but for me, if I look back at this, I'm sure I'm gonna get back to this mindset if I lose it at any point in my life. So this is mainly for me, but if anybody else gains anything from this, I'm not fucking, not right now. I'll be happy. Bye. The next chapter in my life is, after knowing all of this, how can I go on from here? It kind of feels like I know everything, but that for sure isn't true because I haven't experienced everything in life. I don't know all the knowledge. So from here on out, I take learning as collecting puzzle pieces